my case, you must open the latches on the PCI. This is a toolless case since there's no tools involved, but you might have to use a screwdriver or some other type of tool. Anyways, take it and just slide it into a slot that's empty, and you just close it. Then you're done. And connect the headers from the USB to the motherboard where it says USB. Alright. And now the graphics card. My graphics card is a PCI Express. Right down here, you can tell if it's PCI, which is usually the white ones, and an Express. Alright, do the same thing, just open it up and slide the card right in. Alright, now it's in. Lock it in place, and now it's not going to move. Last thing I have is my wireless card for PCI, and you just choose an empty PCI slot and just throw it in there. Not literally. Alright, now this is what our case looks like. It's almost finished now. And on to the next step. Alright, now you want it in vertical position, just like this. And now you take your hard drive. Since mine's a toolless design, I put this in there. Just put it in, slide it in. Simple. But with your other cases, you might have to screw it in, and usually it's positioned this way instead of this way, which might be a little harder. But anyways, alright, here's my optical drive, and I'm going to be installing it into my first slot of my slot, 5 1/4 bay slot. Alright, so here we go. Take off the front panel. Simple. Each case varies and might be different, and you might have to do more, but read your manual and it should tell you. So now I have the 5 1/4 bay open with toolless design. Just open that and slide it in. Load it. Lock it. Done. In this step, we will be installing the power supply. This would be one of the last steps we're going to do. Alright, so locate where your power supply is supposed to go. Mine is in the bottom of the case, since it's designed that way. Most of you guys' case would probably be located in the top part, but mine is down here. So take the case, power supply, and put it in gently. If you have a nice gloss finish like mine, you do not want to scratch it up. I mean it. Alright, Alright, now you take 4 screws and put it here. Power supply is Alright, this is power supply and all the leads it has. Here are some standard Molexes, SATA, graphic cards, motherboard, 24 and 20 pin, and your CPU. This is a 4 pin, an 8 pin, which I have. Alright, so now my case is down, and we're going to start powering it up, or connecting it. Alright, here's your motherboard one. If your motherboard has a 20 pin, it should still work with the 24 one. Alright, so here's the connector. We just want it to connect in there. It only goes one way, so do not force it in. Alright, it's secure. Next would be our CPU one. Since I don't have a 4, I will not be using that. So I'm going to use my 8-pin connector. And here's where it's located right here, if you can see that. Next to CPU, and just plug it in. Alright, now it's in. Next, graphic cards. My graphic cards don't need to be powered on with extra power, so I'm gonna leave those out. SATA, I do not have any SATA at the moment, so. And your Molexes, you just connect them to your fans, case fans. There's one on the motherboard for mine. So, plug it right in. Note again, it only goes in one way, so do not force it. And they would go into IDE hard drives, which I have here. And that's it. Alright, here's the finished product with my Cooler Master CM690 case. It's pretty badass.